All right, so today is May 25th, which marks the year anniversary of that piece of shit, George Floyd. You heard me, piece of shit. And a lot of you might say, oh, you know what? You need to show respect to the guy. He's dead. You know what? Fuck that and fuck him. Respect is earned, it is not given. And in my eyes, and after what I tell you, he never earned anybody's respect. Okay? So let's start with this. The media, BLM, which you guys know stands for Black Lives Matter, which should really stand for burning, looting, and murdering, wants us all to believe that George Floyd was this great man, a martyr. They've made him a martyr now. They've requesting embassies to raise a flag of BLM to show unity. You know, fuck you and fuck that bullshit, okay? They want us to show that George Floyd was a great man, a great father. You have people like Pelosi saying, thank you for sacrificing your life. You know, fuck you and fuck her too, okay? This is all fucking bullshit and propaganda of the left trying to use George Floyd's murder as a way to promote, vindicate the BLM black movement, to say, hey, you know what? We need to defund the police department. We need to change our ways. We need people to feel bad about their white privilege. You know what? Fuck you and fuck all that bullshit, okay? Let's talk about George Floyd, the martyr, okay? Mr. George Floyd, such a stand-up citizen. I have here that you can look up yourself. Just go on Google, which I was surprised it was still there, to be honest with you. I thought they would have deleted this already. But go on to Google and just type in George Floyd criminal record. It pops right up. You can go to DuckDuckGo also. It pops up right here. But look, here I have it. His criminal record. Since 1997 to 2007, he's been arrested 9 times, or was arrested 9 times. Let me read you the report of this great martyr that we have, that we're promoting here, who we actually have a scholarship named after, which is bullshit, which I guarantee you and I are probably funding. Okay, so violation number 1. Oh, distribution to sell cocaine. Okay, so it could be a small gram. You could say, oh, Carlos, you know, it was a small gram. It doesn't fucking matter the amount. What matters is what that law in that state claims. If they say that you have a little cunt hair of cocaine, which is what he had, less than 1 gram, and that you can serve time, then that's what happens. It is called fucking rules. Understand that, people. It is the law. Okay? So he got arrested for that. Oh, guess what? Charge number 2. He got charged for theft from a person. He robbed somebody. Stand-up citizen. Number 3, he robbed somebody again for between $50 to $500 or of value. Okay? Number 4, oh, he failed to show up to his PO. So then he became a fugitive. Okay? Number 5, possession again. Possession of a narcotic. Then he gets arrested again. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is number 6 now. He gets arrested for trespassing, violation of probation. Huh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7. We get charged again for distributing drugs again. Cocaine, for that matter. Okay? And number 8. We have him with possession with intent to sell, so he must have had a bigger quantity. And number 9, which is the best one. This is the one which was aggravated assault / robbery with a deadly weapon. If you guys didn't see my video of Karma for George Floyd, let me recap here. This is when him and 6 of his buddies bum rushed a pregnant woman into her house, into her, I guess it was like a townhouse apartment. Anyways, they bum rushed her. He pistol whipped her. He put the gun to her pregnant stomach and told her if she didn't shut up, didn't cooperate, he was going to shoot her right in the stomach and kill her baby and her. Now, this is the martyr, right? This is George Floyd, the martyr that we're talking about? Are you fucking kidding me? And by the way, for all you that believe the CNN and the MSN bullshit, the cop never had his knee on his neck. He had his knee on the upper part of his back, okay? From the angle of the camera, that's what it looked like. Let me tell you what killed George Floyd. I also found the autopsy report that you could find it yourself if you want to prove me wrong. They found 11 grams of nanograms of fentanyl. Okay? They find 5.6 of norfentanyl. That's an agent that helps fentanyl. They found 4-ANPP, which is a perifentanyl agent. Okay? They found methamphetamine, which means he was probably doing meth. Okay? They also found hydroxy. I couldn't find out what the fuck that was. They had THC, which obviously is weed, and nicotine and caffeine. So you mean to tell me that from this report and his autopsy, what they found in the system, this is a martyr? But let me throw a curveball at you. Just the cherry on the top. Mr. George Floyd, the great father that he is, happened to have 5 children from 5 different mothers. That means he had 5 baby mamas. Okay? Isn't it interesting that out of those 5 children that he has, 3 which are adults, I believe he has 2 daughters in their 20s. I believe the son might be a little bit older, maybe in his mid-20s. I may be wrong here. I was trying to look for his age, but I couldn't find it. But, so he has 2 daughters, a son. I believe he has another daughter that they didn't mention the age, and he has a little girl. Isn't it interesting that the father of the year has 5 kids, but out of those 5 kids, all you ever heard of was the little girl? And the little girl sits there on the camera and probably says what they told her to say, because she's 6 years old and she just wants to be with her dad that is gone. Okay? But you would think that if it was Father of the Year, that they would be up there yelling and screaming. There's not been one interview. They've stayed quiet. I believe 2 or 3 of them did show up to the funeral or to one of the parades. But that's about it. So if he's Father of the Year, don't you think the kids would be out there? I know that if that happened to my dad, I would be out there. I'd be out there yelling and screaming, trying to fuck somebody up for them taking my father's life. So, the moral of the story is, George Floyd is not a martyr. He's not Father of the Year. You know what he is? He is worse than you going into a public bathroom and seeing somebody's ass exploding and seeing all the remnants there. He is worse than that. Okay? Like I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. George Floyd got what he deserved. It was karma. He's done so many great things, that he finally got what he deserved. So he is not a martyr. So fuck George Floyd, fuck BLM, and fuck this whole movement bullshit. Spread this word, wake up people's eyes so they understand this bullshit that's going on. And by the way, just to finish this off, at the George Floyd Square, I don't know why the fuck they call it the square. It's probably where he got killed. Just right before they had this procession or parade for him, there was gunshots. You can look it up online. Many news venues were there, and they all got it on video. So there's no running away from this, because they all reported it. So if BLM, which is a community organizer and wants to make everything great, and we have to stick together, and we want peace, why in the hell, if you're pushing the peace, why were the hell were there shots fired? Explain that one to me. You know why? Because it's all bullshit.